Yes, welcome back. Now it's dinner time and Kwanghi Chan is putting our new kitchen to the test. Kwanghi, where do we get started with this garlic and prawn pasta fusion dish?
Yeah, so it's quite nice. You need to get the pasta cooked first, okay? I had done it first already because cook it al dente, all right? Just cook pasta as normal. I have a normal spaghetti here, all right? But like, there's a special sauce to go with that, not even with the prawns, but I'm going to get Des to do that. So Des actually said to me that he lived in China for years, like so. So I'm actually, I know, yeah, 你好, ma.
我挺好, 谢谢, 谢谢. But he speaks Cantonese. Anyway, let's get not too cultured here.
Yeah.
And this is where we get paranoid and we start thinking what they're talking about.
They're evaluating my first night.
So this is a classic ginger and spring onion sauce. You would know that's from Hong Kong, kind of, you know, Chinese. So this is really good with chicken, but I'm going to put that with the prawns and pasta. So I have some ginger, spring onion in here, and Des is just going to bless this up with a little. So what you do is just chop it up. I got this little gadget
it's like
today.
Starting a lawnmower here.
That's it, you know. So okay.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Is it too loud?
Yeah. So keep doing that until it kind of comes to the pesto kind of stage, okay? So what I'm going to do, I have a little hot pan here, okay?
Are you serious? Emmerdale's on at 7.
I know, yeah, I know.
Actually, just while we're on soaps, can we just say that Max Evans was supposed to join us, but that cheeky pup can't make it. He is shooting late, so can't join us on the line. So hopefully we'll get him for you later on the week. I think he probably heard it was my first show and he wanted to see how I fared before he committed to actually being interviewed by me, which is fair enough. That's fair enough.
Sure,
but yeah, we'll get him later.
He's already impressed.
We'll get him later in the week. It's fine. Okay, thank you. Perfect timing. You're done.
It's like the grass is cut.
Probably should have stopped earlier, so it's too loud.
So what I have here is I put a bit of oil inside a kind of medium hot pan, and what I did was throw some prawns in there. So you can get lovely tiger prawns. It's quite nice, you know what I mean? You can get the cooked ones if you want as well, but I get the raw ones with the tail off, you know, so you don't have to kind of keep pulling the tail out later on.
Yeah.
So fry them up.
Frozen prawns in the supermarket and throw them in? No?
Yeah,
that's
you can do that as well, yeah. So if you have some prawns in the freezer, defrost them, put them in there, you know what I mean? So it's fine. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I have some garlic in there. I have this on medium heat, so you don't want it to kind of burn too much. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a couple of stems of broccoli while that's cooking, because I want the kind of green crunchiness to kind of go through. And this is quite nice, actually. So.
And you're leaving the stalks on them as well, which is good.
Yeah, because
what do you taste?
As you know, there's like broccoli stalks is huge. It's like choice on me.
I'm not an expert on this Asian cuisine. I'm an expert on eating it.
Yeah, but it's all about the texture, isn't it? Like, you know,
yeah, 100%.
Like, have you been good at cooking when everything was locked down?
I'm absolutely terrible. I couldn't believe, of all the people to get to help, I am like the most useless in the kitchen. I'm really good at ordering. I'm a great orderer.
Yeah.
When you were talking about food now, you were quite tuned in now, you know, so.
Getting into it.
So what's that you've put in?
So I have some sesame oil in here, okay, and I have some a nice little bit of Korean chili spice, so with a bit of 5 spice going through it. So okay. So that kind of gives it a bit of spice. And what I'm going to do is throw some soya sauce in there, and also a small bit of oyster sauce. Okay. Oh, how's that going?
And they're kind of just staples to have in your cupboard, aren't they?
I always cook with stuff that's kind of staple in the cupboard, so people can just grab it and cook it, you know, at home.
It's funny how things have changed, because when I was growing up, just salt and pepper were the staples of the and now we got all these spices and sauces.
Yeah, and the last thing after the oyster sauce, what I'm going to do is throw some Cherishing cooking wine, okay? And this gives it a lovely kind of sweetness. But if you don't have this at home, you can use it kind of white wine, or you can use it like a sherry as well, okay?
And how much did you pop in there?
Yeah, and this kind of gives it a really kind of beautiful. You can see it kind of like coming along already and kind of sticky.
And sorry, Kwanghi, how much sweet wine did you stick in there?
Huh?
How much sweet wine did you put in there?
I put in maybe about 100 mils, like, you know what I mean? So, okay. The recipe's on the website, so the exact recipe, all right?
Okay, all the necessary.
Yeah, so what you want now is you want to get that really cooked pasta in among all this stuff now, so I'm going to soup it in. And don't worry about getting the water in, because you want that kind of moisture to kind of lick up all that flavour in the pan. And
now, is that fresh pasta? Can you use dried pasta? Is that okay?
I'm using dry pasta because I always have a couple of packets in my cupboard, you know what I mean? But if you want to use fresh pasta, that's just as good as well, you know, so.
Des, for you, you've been able to kind of eat out still, haven't you? Because restrictions never really got as tight.
Yeah, they didn't. We had it easier in New York. I don't like talking about it because I feel like I'm gloating. I feel like I haven't suffered along with Irish people
And we
Yeah.
do like others to suffer along with us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's like honestly, if you haven't suffered along with it, it's like you've done something wrong. But yeah, I've been eating out. Yeah.
And outdoor dining, yeah.
Yeah, well, we were outdoor dining in the winter too, which was like torture, but it was still nice. You still
It was
felt
such
like
a novelty that
you're trying to live.
you put
Yeah.
up with the cold.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I like wrapped up, put on the thermals, and then sat outside and felt normal.
Kwanghi, what did you just pop in there? What Des have been working on? The chopped up
Yeah, so what I
onions?
did was I popped in the kind of like a ginger and spring onion kind of pesto that Des did, and I popped it in there, and that's it. It's ready.
It's ready. Wow, just like that.
Just
man.
like that.
You see,
No excuse now.
but like you said at the start, I know that we were joking about it, that you just emptied the press and
Yeah.
came up with this dish. But
Yeah.
you know, it's Monday, you know, and after the weekend, there's probably not an awful lot left in the fridge and in
But
the press.
that's what you kind of want to do, like, and then
Yeah.
you know, and you always have pasta. Well, I always have pasta
So
in
would
my
I,
press,
yeah.
there's
and
always-
like you know, I always have something green in my fridge as well. I either have prawns, chicken, or pork, or you know,
Or
beef.
mold, like my kitchen.
Like
old bread.
There you go, that's
you.
yeah.
Oh, I'm passing this down.
Thank you.
And, you know what I mean?
Wow.
And you can make this with chicken as well,
Yeah.
or you know, different meat there if you want. If you're vegetarian, throw more vegetable in there. You know,
God,
so
that's unreal.
yeah,
Really looks delicious.
Wow.
it's
Sure, I
actually
get some prawns, man.
yeah, we're going to give you loads of prawns, yeah. But it's actually nice to see Karen having a bit of dinner instead of
I
breakfast.
know, I'm not having this.
Well, normally you
Thank
would
you
have
so
dinner
much.
at breakfast time.
This is delicious. Do you like the new kitchen, Kwanghi? We should get your verdict as well.
I feel lost in here. It's like it's unreal, isn't it?
I know.
Look at the size of the cooker.
I know,
you know?
we should get closer.
I'm
Well,
just
we
I feel
made
like
sure
I'm
it was
back in
extra
China,
green,
you
so.
know?
It's tasty, isn't it?
It's great. I normally make dalmio with tuna fish and pasta. I mentioned a brand, sorry.
Now, are you a fan of fusion pasta?
It's amazing.
Yeah, but
Yes.
I mean, I would
really-
argue, what's the difference between noodles and pasta?
exactly. Yeah. So.
So you could
Okay, it works. It certainly works.
Lovely, Kwanghi. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can get Kwanghi's recipe over on our Facebook page. Look at that shot. Isn't that lovely? Literally just troughing it. Close up on Des. Yes, check out our Facebook page, or you can rewatch it on YouTube. You just search for VMTV Food.
Look at that. It's over.
Are we done?
It's all done.
I'm going to give
Yes.
us 2 more hours. That's what I'm used to. Give me 2 more hours.
You can hang out for another 2 hours if you want. There's no
I don't want to
problem.
go home to the kids yet.
That is all we've got time for tonight. Massive thank you to Des Bishop, Jake Shears, Vanilla J, and of course to the brilliant Kwanghi Chan.